Alrighty, what's up, jabronis? And let me welcome you to the next chapter. The best part about this chapter, or at least the thing that I'm looking forward the most to it, or definitely phrase that wrong, is how simple and straightforward it is going to be. So right now, up here on a mountain, you're gonna see me sweat, by the way, so get ready for that one. And I'm just seeing where the property goes. Property I live on. You hear that? I don't either. Nothing sounds better. Nothing sounds better. I really can't talk today. Sorry, it was a long flight yesterday. I've always liked places like this. Places that are old, but are still somehow untouched. Let's see if I can get you back to your bed. Got me on the focus here for the gimbal, so getting all me right now. That's pretty cool. When you live in a place like this, you get a lot of industrious people. A lot of people that, they'll have their careers, they'll have their day jobs, but they'll also have so much property. And obviously they're financially smart enough to, put some money off to the side or invest it. Because there's no way that some of these people are able to purchase hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of equipment off of just basic stuff. Right now I'm going down a path I've never walked before. Common theme in my life. And yeah, here, let me see if I can actually switch you over. See what I'm looking at. See if that works. Wait until shooting complete. No, you idiot. Okay, so I can't. All right. You know what? Let me turn off the face track. Get that. Sorry you're seeing my fingers. Sorry you're seeing my fingers. There we go. Okay, let's do this. Switch to a landscape. There we go, boys. All right. Let's take a look around. Not a sound to be heard. There are bears around here. I don't have bear spray. And I swear to God, I better not fucking regret it. Sorry for swearing. But apparently there's a lot of bears around here. Apparently there's bears, mooses, coyotes. I'm already saying coyotes. I was saying coyotes up until yesterday, but I heard a couple people say coyotes. I'm like, all right, coyotes it is. What of us? Look at this, dude. Look at that. You're kidding me. You're actually kidding me. Oh, come on. Yeah, come on. I had to get some hiking shoes. I'm using some old ones right now. Let's check this out. The fuck was that? Okay. Okay. There's nothing wrong with starting a new chapter in your life. There's nothing wrong with being absolutely terrified at the ending of one chapter and the beginning of another. Because when a chapter ends, it's terrifying because you already went through it. If there's another chapter exactly like what you just went through, you knew what to do. You know what to do. You know how to handle situations, etc., etc., etc. When you start a new chapter, the rules change. Or at least it seems that way. It seems like you have to learn a new way of life and how to do things. But in reality, all you have to do is just stay calm, stay driven, stay focused. Yeah, already I'm just... Let's see. Look at all that. Oh, let's see. Oh, still me. Sorry. Dude, come on. Like, come on. Come on. This is crazy. See, it's behind us. You don't ever look back. Actually, no, you do look back. You should. You should always look back at where you come from. I don't really agree with that that notion. Just gotta avoid all this stuff here. That once you move forward, you should never look back. You should always look back. You just don't focus on looking back. Yeah, I think the hardest lesson I learned was that, you know, people live a very long time. A lot of people think they don't, but they do. A lot of people think they won't, but they will. Just like me. Oh. I can't remember what kind of point I was trying to make there. Sorry. It's a little bit tired. But yeah. Like, come on. Come on, my brosif. Like, what is this? Yeah. Always wanted to be in places like this. Just kind of freaks me out that you don't really hear much. You know, it's not really any birds or anything like that. Ooh. And it's crazy, right? Because this is the kind of place where there's so few people that live over such a wide area that it's probably going to be a lot of times where, unless you leave the house and drive down to the town area and make a concerted effort to see somebody, you're not going to see anybody. I kind of like that. You know, it's nice being away from people. It's not to say people are bad, it's just to say, you know, they can be exhausting. And out here, places like this, when you're doing stuff like this, even if you're doing it alone, you know, it's not, even if it's exhausting like it is right now, this is tiring. There's something about the comparative difference in the exhaustion. Just heard something move. Hopefully it was the wind. And yeah, there's two different ways of dealing with it. Emotional and mental fatigue is not even really mental fatigue. Emotional fatigue is the most draining out of all of them. If you're mentally fatigued, you just pass out. Physically fatigued, you pass out. Emotionally fatigued, you're exhausted and you're tortured at the same time. All right, this path goes down here. A little clearing. Oop, what is this doing here? There we go. Oh, some birch there. I'm gonna try to find the main road from where I came. I don't know if this path leads there, but yeah, that's part of the journey, right? I just got bit by a skeet. Skeeters, bud. Oh, and a spider web. And I learned a good lesson today. So there's grizzly bears and there's black bears out here. There's been a ban on hunting grizzlies, so like their population has improved, which is a good thing. You know, no creature should be hunted to extinction. We all deserve to be here, except for mosquitoes. We can get rid of those bastards. But yeah. Do I go down that path, or do I stay on the one that I'm on? I can't remember what poison ivy looks like, so until I look that up, I'll avoid places like that for the time being. Apparently people go like mountain biking, and apparently this might be like a cross-country ski trail or something like that, but I don't know. You wouldn't catch me dead doing all that. Especially if this is one of those hills. Oh, bud. Look at this. I don't think this is a hill so much as it is a cliff. Look at this one. Screw it. Let's go down. Let's do it. All right. Step by step by step. Lord, please let there be a road down here at the end of this, or else I am climbing a hill I'm not physically able to climb. Well, I'm physically able to climb. I would just physically rather not. Let me see. Ooh. Small steps. Small steps. It's good traction on the ground. You know, it's good rocks and stuff like that, so I'm not just slipping and sliding. The ground's a little bit wet, but that's not so bad. You know, this reminds me a lot of, it reminds me when I was tree planting. You know, thankfully I don't have to plant any trees out here because I'd kill them all, because I was like the worst tree planter in the history of forestry. And, yeah, I always liked being outside. Didn't like looking around, hoping that there's not something out there thinking about me as a fucking meat. Oh, there's a footstep here. Somebody was here a little bit not too long ago. Those are not footprints. Those are hoof prints. I don't know. That's a big boy. Here, check this out. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see. There we go. Let me see, move it around. I don't know if you can see that. If you see that, yeah, that's a hoof print. That's a hoof print, but it's going up that way. So that means I'm walking back over whatever the hell is coming this way. At least I hope so. I really hope so. Actually, I think this is the end of it. Although we've come to... Oh, no, there's still more that way. I'm just keeping an eye out for, like, paw prints. You know what I mean? Like, when I was tree planting, I got lucky. A Newfie came up there. By the way, if you ever meet a Newfie, make sure you become their best friend. Especially if you're going anywhere outdoors. They will keep you alive. Okay, that... Hey, there's a mushroom. Hey, there's another mushroom. Score, bud! Score, bud! That's dope. Woo! That is dope. That is actually dope. Go down through here. Because I know where the moose lives, and I'm very far away from it, because obviously you don't want to be on their territory. And all we know about so far is that there's a female, like fully grown. But she just had a baby, so there's definitely a male around. You know, and that's... You don't want to get messed up by either one. They'll both mess you up, but, you know, the male's typically got the antlers, apparently. Oh, I should have brought water. That was pretty dumb. I'm gonna walk for 5 more minutes, and if I can't find anything, I'm going back. Because I think I might have walked far enough that I like outpaced the road. So I'm literally I have no idea where I am right now. Whew. I like this. This is awesome. Is that a paw print? Oh, okay, sweet. Yeah, I did find the main road. Yay! Nice. Da-na-na-na-na, Explorer Adam. Da-da-da-da-da-da. All right. Whew. Okay, your boy's got to get to the road. So jump into this ditch. Whew. It's pretty dope here too at this time of year because like it gets pretty cold at night, so the dew freezes, and then in the morning, if you get out there when the sun's rising, you're seeing it melt. And from where we are here, I'll try to show you. From where we are, because we're up on a mountain overlooking a valley encased by mountains, you can literally see the dew melt off of the mountainsides, and it's. I'll try and get a picture of it tomorrow, but honestly, like the first time I saw it this morning, I was like, you got to get your camera, but I just couldn't move. You know, it's like it creates its own clouds. The mountains when in the mornings, it's gorgeous. Yeah. Still, I'm out of shape. I've only been walking for like 17 minutes. I'm already here. Back again. Dude, you really can't beat this. This is way better than the city. Yeah, nobody's asking me for change. It's not a bad thing, but I don't know. It's just no wanton example of human suffering right in front of you. I kind of feel guilty because I've always felt like I was that guy that would, the social justice warrior. And just, I don't know, I kind of feel guilty for finding enjoyment in this. That's weird, right? Definitely some kind of messiah complex or martyr complex in this guy right here. Should probably get that one checked out. Dude. I think one of the reasons why I really hope there's an afterlife, because I could just sit in a moment like this forever. And the idea of dying and not existing anymore so that I couldn't experience moments like this, that scares me more than anything else. Let's go over there. That's cool. It's pretty cool. Oh, if the drop here wasn't so bad, I'd probably go down there, see what's going on. Yeah, look at that drop. Yeah, not worth it. Oh, and that air. Oh, you really can't beat that air. I know there's a lot of people out there that might be worried about me, but honestly, this is the best thing for me. It sucks that I have to do it alone mostly, but I think there's a lot of things in your life you have to do alone. I didn't realize that for so long. There's nothing wrong with that. In fact, the more you're able to be alone with yourself and not drive yourself to madness, the more you find out who you are. The more you become more secure in who you are, and there's another path we're walking down, boys. Become more secure in who you are, and then you become more confident. And that's what people are really attracted to more than anything else. And that's, honestly, that's what you should be attracted to. You should be attracted to confident people. Not just from a relate, like a romantically or sexually, like from a friendship level. You know? And that's not to say that unconfident people aren't people that deserve to be friends. You know, they're just like everybody else trying to find confidence. And maybe some people that don't have confidence are just, you know, they're using the wrong parameters, the wrong coding system, the wrong recipe. There's this app called Sincerely, where like people write anonymous letters, you know, venting about their love life, asking for advice. And the one thing you constantly see, like you reply anonymously as well, like you're just an anonymous dude or anonymous woman or anonymous whatever gender you identify as, whatever your pronoun is, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, you respond to it. You're anonymous as well. You're just two strangers in the ether helping each other. But, yeah, and the one thing that I keep seeing, right, is that people that are venting, and the more you talk to them, the more you try to understand what they're going through. They're attracted to people, or they're trying to get into social situations that have a knowledge foundation that they don't have. So, for example, there's a guy who's a bit more of an academic, and he's trying to be with a athletic girl. You know, someone very sporty, very outgoing. He's not. And he's really upset by it, and he thinks that, you know, the world doesn't love him and that it's all over for him, and I'm on somebody's property and shouldn't be. Oops. Yeah. So my only advice to people like that is, you know, maybe kind of understand who you are a little bit better, find confidence in what you're good at, and what you identify, what helps you identify the person you see in the mirror, and then start looking for other people that do the same. And maybe along the way, you'll get lucky enough to find somebody that's different than you, but open-minded enough to compromise and explore your world, as long as you're willing to explore theirs. But first, obviously, you got to work on yourself. Here, the video's ending, so I got to go back, because I'm reaching the limit. I got to change out the settings.